Hello and good evening. I am Shruti Kamath Dalal and you are watching Goa 365. Our headlines for the day. Shiv Sena activists arrested after kiosk at North Goa Collectorate Office. PCI proposed amendment in the Pharmacy Act 1948 supports more pharmacy colleges in Goa. Directory Yellow Pages 2008 released. We also bring you the recipe of chicken kafrial from Viva Panjam. Now the news in detail. 9 Shiv Sena activists, including the state president, were arrested and subsequently released yesterday morning for demanding that the government boards compulsorily had to be displayed in Marathi besides English and Konkani languages. Around 40 workers of Shiv Sena gathered at the North Goa Collectorate, out of which 10 workers including the president were arrested to avoid any cognizable offence and were later released on personal bail by the Panjam police. It may be recalled that the Shiv Sena committee on 4th of May had threatened the Goa government to launch an agitation in the last week of May if the name boards of every government as well as the semi-government departments were not displayed in Marathi language. The mob kept the matter before the Mamlatdar, Siddhi Fatarpekar, who came down hearing the noise and slogans. But the interference of a cop made the crowd aggressive and arguments took place.
आम्ही कलेक्टराक दिसले निवेदन आणि हे जे बोर्ड आहात पळय न्हू बोर्ड हांगा मराठीसून आमी दुसरे घालतले तुम्ही लावना न्हू हे पळय एक मिनिट कोण हांव लायतलो ते तू पळय हांव लायतलो ते तू हे पळय रिटर्न हांव हे पळय 15
Collector Mihir Vardhan agreed to look into the matter and said that he would forward the matter to the Directorate of Official Language to take necessary steps to include Marathi boards in government departments, but still the arguments continued, which resulted into arrest of the agitators.
Do you want us to write an application to the Directorate of Official Language? We will do that.
You did not. We will do it. I will request them.
When?
Let them tell us the time.
No, but when?
I will do tomorrow.
Tomorrow you will.
We will request them tomorrow itself.
That's a very satisfactory answer. Very nice. Tomorrow means sometimes there is tomorrow never comes. This tomorrow hopefully it should be tomorrow itself. Interesting. That reply we can do. That reply we will request them. On your behalf, sir. हम लोग आपके
The Pharmacy Council of India, the statutory body governing the education and profession in the country, has proposed the central government to bring amendment to the Pharmacy Act 1948 to streamline pharmacy education across the country.
Making the quality of education in the pharmacy colleges across the country of a uniform standard and training.
Briefing media persons, President of Pharmacy Council of India, Dr. B. Suresh, said that this amendment would make pharmacists accountable for dispensing medicines to patients.
And this type of problem will go away. So we have asked in the amendment of the Pharmacy Act to remove that control over AICT. This is our major step in this direction. And this amendment will also bring in what we call as the pharmacy practice regulations, where the pharmacist will become accountable for the medicines they are dispensing, right?
PCI also proposed to the government to reconsider the salary package for pharmacists on the lines of education.
You will find the pharmacist will be spending his time from morning to night and dispensing all the medication, and he is more or less in some of the primary health centers acting as a de facto doctor, because doctor is not there or other persons are not there. And if you go to the most rural areas, it is only the but if you see in the slab of the pay scales, it is placed on the lowest there. He is lowest in the cadre, lower than even the clerk in the office, second division clerk or a few that assistant level. He is lower than that in the level. So the association has taken up the matter with the government and asked them to put in par with the other health professionals like the nurses or the other health levels at the same level with same qualification they are there. So
Dr. Suresh said that the pharma industry is among one of the rising industries which would touch 4 billion by 2015.
You know, one of the sunrise industries in the country is the pharmaceutical industry. Today we are doing a business worth about 1.5 billion in the pharma industry, and it is expected in by 2010 itself we will be able to make 2 billion, and it will become 4 billion by 2015.
He said 35% of the diseases are drug induced, caused due to overdose or improper use of medicine, while some other are a result of overprescription.
35% of the patients who go back to the hospital, they are because the diseases are induced by medicines itself. So they are known as the iatrogenic disease, drug-induced diseases. So why this is happening? Because there is overuse of medication, sometimes improper use of medication, or sometimes you call it as over-prescribing, that is, to make safe.
Further, he said to avoid this, the pharmacist should be properly trained and more knowledge should be imparted.
So it has become that pharmacists should be now more trained, more knowledgeable and more skilled if he has to provide the services properly to the patient.
He also disclosed the initiative taken by PCI.
So towards that, now the Pharmacy Council of India has started moving to make that the pharmacists become more equipped. The pharmacists should be more knowledgeable. The pharmacists should become a part of the healthcare team. So this is the expectation of the Pharmacy Council.
He also emphasized on the continuous education for pharmacists.
So we have started working on that. First we made that pharmacists have to undergo continuing education program. That is, at least they should undergo 1 or 2 continuing education programs every year. We are emphasizing that, and we are encouraging the State Council, we are encouraging the pharmacy colleges, we are encouraging the associations to conduct this continuing education program.
He said that it would bring about amendment.
But we are making an amendment to the Act where it will become compulsory. Unless he undergoes a continuing education program, he will not be registered next for practicing it. So it becomes compulsory for him to become updated.
Dr. Suresh said if Goa wants to set up few more pharmacy colleges in the state to cater the shortage of pharmacists, then PCI would support the same.
If Goa is having only 1 or 2 colleges, we will encourage to have 3-4 more colleges. Let them start diploma college. Maybe in 2-3 years time, the diploma students will come out and they will take care of the number of pharmacies that are there in the Goa and that region. Yes, sir.
We are heading for a short break. Stay with us.